Adetutu the Snake Girl Part 1. Abeg, who send me NYSC like this? Ariana groaned as she jumped down from the bus, one hand holding her box, the other chasing a fly off her lip. This place no even fit be on map. The dry wind blew dust into her face as the old rickety bus sped off in a cloud of brown smoke, leaving them stranded beside a crooked signboard that read, "Welcome to Adetutu." Underneath in faded paint, home of peace and power. Power kwa. Tosin scoffed. We never even enter town, my phone don dey show no service. Like say na punishment. Adenike dropped that Ghana must go back and stretched. This place smells like ancestors. If I see snake, I go faint. Faint ke? Peace said, pulling out his phone and pretending to vlog. Day one in Ayetoro, we've officially been abandoned by the government. Our survival depends on Maggie, Matches, and Mercy. Desmond, the tallest of the group, removed his shades and squinted at the dusty path ahead. Sure, this is not the place they used to shoot Godo that year. Guy, calm down, Femi said with a grin, adjusting his NYSC cap sideways. You go soon find wife for here. All those village girls with wrapper and calabash. 1 week and you are married. Okpe rolled her eyes, her lip gloss still intact despite the heat. Femi, abeg rest. If hunger wire you, you go marry bushmeat. They all laughed as they dragged their boxes and bags along a narrow, bumpy footpath that led through the bushes. The scent of firewood, ripe mangoes, and wet soil hung in the air. Their guide, a slim teenage boy with a torn singlet and confident stride, led them in silence. His name was Dada. He didn't talk much, except to Mota, lodged near stream, just small waka. Small waka turned into 20 minutes, through uneven ground, frogs jumping from the grass, and a suspicious owl that watched them from a tree like it knew their secrets. Finally, they arrived. The Copper's Lodge stood like a forgotten building in the middle of nowhere. A bungalow with faded yellow walls, a leaking roof patched with zinc sheets, and a crooked front door that creaked like it had feelings. Welcome to Ayetoro Paradise Hotel, Desmond announced, dragging his bag across the dusty veranda. The compound had overgrown grass. 2 dusty tanks stood by the side like abandoned guards. A lone palm tree leaned over the roof like it was tired of standing. They stepped inside. The sitting room had old wooden chairs with torn cushions, one small center table, a brown curtain that hung like it was kidnapped, and a broken wall clock frozen at 2:16. Love it, Ariana said sarcastically. Vintage depression. Ugh, cobwebs. Adenike screamed, running out. Femi laughed. They're just small blessings. It's giving haunted house vibes. The rooms were manageable. 7 self-cons with tiny beds, squeaky doors and cement floors. No wardrobes, just nails on the walls. The toilet? One look and Peace came out shaking his head like a pastor who saw sin. No flush, no tap, no peace. They gathered in the sitting room that evening, their faces glowing under the only rechargeable lamp they had. A small portable speaker played Burna Boy in the background. Ariana passed around bread and sardine. We need to shop tomorrow. This lodge far from civilization, no. Who go trek go town every week like say na pilgrimage? Tosin asked. We'll rotate, Okpe said. 1 person every Saturday. Market run and charging squad. Desmond stood and struck a dramatic pose. I swear on my khaki, I'm not washing boxers in this bush water. Better learn today, Peace chuckled. Now only you they pack load come bush without detergent. As they laughed, they didn't notice the old woman passing slowly in front of their compound, whispering something under her breath. Her eyes locked on the lodge, just for a second. Then she vanished into the dark. The next morning came with cockcrow alarms and cold water baths that slapped the body like betrayal. By 7:45 a.m., the coppers were dressed in their crested vests and jungle boots, squeezing into one keke that whizzed like it needed prayers. The driver, an old man with chewing stick in his mouth, took them through muddy shortcuts until they arrived at the big gates of Ayetoro Community Secondary School. The paint was peeling. The school bell was a tire rim hanging from a rope. Chickens walked freely as if they were staff. "Na here be the school?" Okpe asked, adjusting her belt. The gatekeeper waved them in lazily. "Coppers abi, go staff room, principal dey wait." Inside the building, they walked through a corridor with open classrooms. Some students stuck out their heads to stare. So friends, watch out for the next part of this story. Don't forget to like and comment. Tell me how you feel about the video. Don't forget to share to your friends and your loved ones. And please add to your favorites. I'll see you in the next part. Bye.